Hi guys, this is here and welcome back to Flight Simulator X. So today we're flying a pretty long haul flight. We're flying the 13-hour flight that I've been promising for quite a long time on my streams over at Twitch. A lot of you guys asked me to do like a long haul flight, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're flying a 13-hour flight from Adelaide into Dubai. As you see, I don't have the I don't have any custom scenery for Adelaide, but I do have the fly Tampa for Dubai. So that will be very nice to fly into. Also, we are flying today from runway 23. That's the outgoing runway for today out of Adelaide. We're flying with the Hauki 3 departure. At Dubai, we're flying into 30 right with the Bobby 6 Sierra arrival. We're flying the Emirates 441 real life flight. We are scheduled for departure for 9:50 p.m. and our arrival time is around 5:30 a.m. We are at Gulf 18 at the gate Gulf 18. For today we have winds at 201 degrees with 13 knots. We have clear skies and a QNH of 3009. So that's all the information I'm going to give you. Let's quickly jump in this thing, set this thing up. Let's get going to Dubai since I have a 13-hour flight coming up for you. And there we are in this beautiful light up cockpit. I set on the storm light so we can see what we are doing. I also could put on the dome light, but I thought, you know what, let's get some storm lights. It's a little bit brighter and I like it. It's these lights over there. I like this dome light, the whole look of the dome lights, or from the storm lights even. It's very nice. So yeah, anyways. We have a temperature of plus 21 degrees, so I can already tell you we don't need anti-ice today. Let's get an FSC up. FMC, that's the nav data out of date. We are flying the 777-300, the decimal 2, which is the ER variant. We are in pulsed init. We are at YPAD, so that is YPAD. If I can find the PPAD. We are at Gulf 18. I don't know if it will take it. Nope. Right, never mind then. In the route we go. I of course made a company route, so that is YPAD to OMDB. OMDB. That's the company route for us today. As I said, we're flying off to runway 23, and the flight number is E or Echo Kilo 4. Where is it? 441. 441. So that's all fine. Let's activate, execute, and let's get into perf init, where we have a zero fuel weight of 192.4 today. We have a reserves of 3.2 tons. The cost index of 45. And we will be flying at 310 today. And on the route we are going to step climb through to I think 350. So that's all fine. Let's get into thrust limb. We won't touch that actually, so let's straight go to takeoff. We'll go with flaps 15. We have a trim of 6.75. This is going to give us the V1 speed, but we won't accept them just yet. We need to first get into the departure arrival phase. Departure, we're departing off 23 with the Hauki 3 departure. So that's there. We are going for the arrival, or we program that as well. We are arriving at ILS 30 right, so that is 30 right with the Bobby 6 Sierra. Bobby 6 Sierra with no transition, so that's in there as well. Legs page, plan mode. Give me the screen. We want to step through to have a look what's going on. We have quite a lot of waypoints to go through. So yeah, this will take a little bit of time. Jesus Christ, look at this. Right, left turn, right turn, and then we're having a disco. So we'll link that up, execute that, and then we are at the runway of Dubai. So that is 30 right. Right, I will accept that one. So let's get into the init page. We can now accept V1 speed, so that's V1 of 164, a VR of 173, and a V2 of 181. We'll get 181 in here. That is 181. Right, let's have a look at the overhead panel. We need to start the window heats. As you can see, we are on external primary and secondary power, so that's very nice. We have the storm lights on, the hydraulics are offline, the fuel pumps are offline as well. We will shortly start with the APU. First we're going to have a look at some checklists. So let's reset them. Reset normal, and let's get into the normal menu pre-flight. Oxygen I never test because I don't know, it's a simulation, I don't care. Flight instruments are all good, so that is fine. Before start, flight deck door is not simulated, so we will just close the normal doors and pretend those are the flight deck doors. That's what I always do. So let's close this one and arm it. Cargos are still open, but that is fine. Flight deck door can be closed, so that is fine. We will get some passenger signs up. Passenger signs are online. We have the MZP set, that's V2 of 181. Takeoff speeds is again V1, 164, VR 173, and a V2 of 181. CDU pre-flight is completed. We won't set the trim just yet because the hydraulics are still offline. Taxi and takeoff briefing is what we're going to do now. So if you have a look at the airport, so this is the airport, this is Adelaide Airport. If we zoom in, the red cross, that's us, that's where we are. So what we're going to do, we are going to get a pushback with the nose to the right. We'll get to this runway, or onto this taxiway even. Make a right turn to line up, and then we'll take off this direction. So we're just going like this, and then we are banking, I guess, to the right to get to Dubai. So that's what we are going to do for the taxi. So that is that. We can now check the taxi and takeoff briefing, and the beacon needs to come on. So that's what we're going to do. The beacon can go on, and the nav fighter will put on as well. Right, we're going for the aft. We will get the APU started. We have a transition altitude of 6,000 over here. So we will put that into the altitude here. You can arm the flight directors now. We will get the data, and the traffic is something we didn't test just yet. So we will test the TCAS, although it's still on. So that's being tested over there. We will get the needles up.
TCAS test pass.
Right, traffic can come on. We will get the terrain over there. Since there's quite a lot of terrain around us, so that's something we do need to keep in mind. The APU is still firing up, that is good. The APU is running. Oops, so we will get off the external power. We can close the cargos by now. We can get into ground connections, remove all that stuff. Pushback then. Turn a nose right. We want a 90-degree turn with a 0 straight length, which gives us a total distance of 250 feet. And that is 76 meters. So that's there. Let's have a look. The APU is running, so that is good. We have turned on the beacon lights. All that is fine, so we will start the fuel pumps and we will get a pushback.
And ground cockpit. Hi, Captain.
You actually can't see the
We're all set
pushback
to go
car.
up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Jetway is still going away.
We are ready for pushback. Please parking brake, please.
Alright, we will release the parking brake. There we go.
Okay, parking brake is on. Clear to push.
See the sky coming in.
Brakes off. Here we go.
And the pushback has started. Right, while that is going on, we will turn on engine number 2. Therefore we need to get the engine page up. Give it some fuel. There's the moon, which is looking pretty nice. Engine number 2 is coming online pretty fast. We were really flying through these, through everything actually, through the through the FMC, through all the checklists. We are really flying through this stuff. I think that's 10 minutes, which is good. LNF and VNF can come on. We have armed auto throttle. I guess we are in the grass again. Yep. We can start the clock. What's that one, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh god. Never mind. I don't know how to operate this thing. What was one of these two? Stabilizer. What the hell? Look at this. It's pushing us straight onto the taxiway, where it's fucking with me actually. Right, engine number 2 is started. We will get engine number 1 online. And we can start with the hydraulics. To wait for the fault. Pushed us straight onto the taxiway, which is nice. Wait for this fault. There you go. And these can go online as well. Let's see hydraulics online. Oh, we're still in the grass. GG, GG, GG. Couldn't say more. That's the push complete.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please. Alright, brakes are set.
Engine number 1 is started.
Okay, sir. Tow bar is on. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right. Alright, guys.
Set the
thanks. Your
trim.
turn to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane. And we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that. Have a good flight.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, trim is set at 6.75. We'll get into the FMC and the leg space over there. Let's go all the way left, all the way right, all the way down, and all the way up. That is good. We'll set the outer brake on outer brake RTO and let's do some more checklists. What the hell just happened there? Stabilizer. Oh wow. Ha! This is nice. I never saw that before. Right, the trim is set, so that is a normal checklist. Anti-ice is not required. We will do the recall in a second. Flight controls are checked and the ground equipment is clear, so let's get a recall. Nothing, so there's nothing wrong anymore with the stabilizer. Before taxi, checklist is completed. We'll set flaps 15 by now. That's that. Checklist is good. We will get the, where is it? The taxi light on, so we can see a little what's going on, and we will set the runway turnoffs as well. Logo, wing, because they look nice. Turn off the storm lights. have a look if we can spot any wrong buttons, which we can't. So let's get going to runway 23. Which isn't actually going to take a long time, but anyway. Really like the lights of the taxi lights and the runway turn-offs. Really nice looking lights. Actually, all the lights of the 777 are really well modeled. Right. I'm going through in my head through some still through some checklists to think what I did, what I didn't do, what I need to do. I can't think of anything that I need to do at this very moment, so that's good. We have set the flags, so that's fine. Right turn coming up. We're going for Bravo 2. Wide turn. So let's slowly do this. Come on. You can make it. There we go. And there's the runway already. So that's very fast taxi. Like those little taxis. The last couple of episodes, of videos of Flight Simulator X, I really had to taxi like 10 or 15 minutes. This is like, 2 minutes, it's fine. I prefer these kind of taxis. I like being in the air, not on the ground. Alright, we are ready at the runway 23. There we go. Let's hold short and let's get some lights on. So that's the landing lights. We can ditch the taxi lights. Strobe can come out live. That's all fine. Flaps are set. So if we have a look at the checklist, it's still coming up with the stabilizer. Before takeoff, flaps at 15, that is checked. So that's that. We will line up and we will take off. To give it a little bit of thrust to get it rolling, we can set the clock over there. The cabin is ready, which is also a good thing. I can't figure out how to operate this clock anymore. Anyway. Let's forget about the clock, I don't care. I thought it was just the left side. Oh, there we go. Just have to press the right button, not the left button. On my mouse, I mean.
On runway 23.
Yeah, that's nice. That's the right one way. We didn't cock this up. Alright, we are lined up. We are ready. 50%. Oh, the engines. I love the sound of the 777. Love the sound, I love the lightning. And we're going into Toga. That's 60 knots. $100. V1 coming up.
V1.
Rotate. We have a positive climbing. That's the gear in. Alright guys, that's the takeoff completed. We will be going to Dubai now, so I will see you in, well, let's say 13 hours. Alrighty, so it's been 12 hours and 16 minutes since we've took off over in Adelaide. We are now approaching the 10,000 mark, and we are arriving at Dubai, basically. As you can see, it's still dark around here, which I didn't think. I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter by now, but anyways. If we have a look over there, there's the sun coming up, but it's really nothing. It's really nothing. I've seen this kind of sun the whole flight, and it never came up basically, so I don't know what's going on around there. But anyway, as I said, we are approaching the 10,000 mark, so we're going to get the passengers in their seats. So they are going to do that stuff. We are going to get some runway turn-offs on. The landing lights I will turn on when we really hit 10,000 mark. Also, the center's fuel pump was empty, so we turned those off. We are now on the left and the right fuel pump, so that's all fine. For the rest, everything went pretty good. You saw that we had a little thunderstorm in our flight. Let's quickly get over to 1013. There we go. We had a thunderstorm during the flight, and around here it's quite misty actually, so I hope everything will be fine with our landing. But you will never know in this plane and on this place. I flew, I think 5 or 6 times to Dubai, and every time I went there, it was like really weird weather. It was like this, and when you're getting low enough, it's like beautiful sky, clear, open clouds. So I don't know what's going on around there, but anyway, it will work out. We need to slow down to 230 knots. So that's what's going on at the moment in the plane. As you can see, this is the approach path. So we're making a right turn, a left turn, and then a right turn again. And we are on this line. And then we are landing. Right, so let's give it a bit of speed brake, since it doesn't slow down fast enough for my liking. Oh, we'll give it a gentle speed brake. So we are soon going to interfere with the speed, so we can get the flaps out, that kind of stuff. That is nice. Put on my weather radar. I can put on the turbulence as well. So that's weather and turbulence. As you can see, there's nothing showing up on the radar at the moment. We'll be fine. Speed is coming down, nice and easy. We hit the almost 10,000, so we will get the landing lights on. We look at the overheads, everything is looking quite nice. Anyway, we are approaching the 8,000. Let me have a look at the current weather actually. We have a look, it's oh god. Ooh, mother of god. That's real bad weather. It's currently 31 degrees. What you want? Speed brake is still extended. There you go. It's 31 degrees with a lot of rain and clouds and a bit of thunder. Well, that's going to be fun, ain't it? Right, flaps 5. I need to lower the speed even more. The cabin is ready, so that is fine. Get the gear lowered, shall we? There it goes. Alright, that's the gear down. Let's get some more flaps. That's flaps 20 with the same speed. Right turn is coming up. Let's do the final checklist for now. It's bothering me that this thing is still there. Split brake needs to be armed, and the flaps are fine, so that is normal. Right. Never punched in the flaps settings in the FMC, so that's why it's not recognized in the settings. Flaps 25. Right turn is coming up. Can have a look if we can lock already. Instant lock. That is nice. Let's wait for the glide slope to lock as well. Full flaps. Can't see a bloody thing. Right, let's get approach mode. Hopefully get a visual soon. Right, the gear is down, the flaps are set. We have auto brake 2 at the moment. The cabin was ready, landing lights are all on, so that's all fine. Looking good. You can see the rain. We are in heavy rain actually. Oh wow. That's even weirder that that doesn't show up on the weather radar. We are on some rain. Alright. Bye bye visibility. Jesus, look at that. Let me get on my my wipers then. $2,500 is coming up. Do want to take out the autopilot, but I have no visual whatsoever. So there it is, 2500. It's the radio altimeter. Do want to take out the autopilot, but I have no visual, so I want to wait till the last moment, basically. There's some traffic on the way. See there? This sure isn't the best weather to land in. Right, let's take out the autopilot then. When the glide stop is alive, and we're going to take out the autopilot, and we will follow the ILS path and we will hope it's going fine. That's the tactics of flying. Right, there's the glide slope. Bye bye autopilot. It is my plane now. So everything you do, every cock up you see, that's not the plane, but that's me. Alright, I have the visual, not the best one, but there is a little bit of visual. You can slightly see the lights flashing. So that's good, we're just following the ILS path down. We have some winds, we have some rain, we have some poor visibility. And that's the joy of flying on real world weather. We have to be a little to the left. The height is good, the speed is fine. Little lower, little to the right. This is seriously the hardest approach that I've ever done. You gotta be lower. Speed brake is armed. That's what I was looking for.
Caution, terrain.
Oh, there's the terrain warning again.
Approaching. 30,
Caution, terrain.
right.
Why do I always get the terrain warning on this thing? I do not understand.
Caution, terrain.
The winds are really hard at the moment.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. 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 Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Flare.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Come on. Let's do it.
20. 10.
Nice. Reverse. $80 knots. Right, that's that. We can turn off here. Hopefully, yes, we can make it. Phew, alright, welcome to Dubai. There was some interesting flying. I did not expect the weather. I did not expect the weather at all. When I took off in Adelaide, the weather predictions were pretty nice. When we arrived, it was like this. So that's good, alright. Spray brake in, flaps up. Let's head over to a gate. Outer brake can be up. Let's head over to a gate. Alrighty, there we are on Foxtrot 7. This thing in front of us does actually work, so let's keep an eye on that. I'm zoomed in because otherwise I can't see a bloody thing. There it goes. Stop right there. Good stuff. Alright, set the park and brake. Turn off the taxi light. We can turn on the wing, the logo and the nav lights. The APU is firing up, so that is great. We can zoom this back into 40 or 40, there we go. Let's get this back to the menu. Let's get this back to the menu. The traffic is still showing, so we will turn off the TCAS. The terrain can be turned off over there. Alright, the TCAS is off. No shit, Sherlock. That's what we want. Parking brake is set. The APU is running, so we can ditch the engines. Let's get over to the overhead. Alright, so hydraulics will be turned off. Like that. The fuel pumps can go away. But that one needs to stay on. Window aids can move. That feels like that's everything. So let's get some ground power going. So that is ground connections. We want the ground connections. So we're going for primary and secondary external power. We can ditch the APU. Jetway can come in. We will ditch the wipers. It's a shame that the second jetway actually doesn't work. I really hate it. I mean, this is a dual jetway gate, but the second jetway does not respond at all. Anyway, return. We will get to the doors. We want to open the cargos. We want to disarm the second left entry. Wait for the jetway. Jetway is, I don't know what it's doing. Let's open it up. Alrighty. Fuel pumps need to be off. The fuel pumps are off. There you go. And the parking brake is set. The weather radar needs to be off. And that's the weather radar off. Normal. And there you go, that's another flight done with the 777, guys. Please leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this video, especially with the unexpected weather. It was a real interesting approach and landing. So hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Give me a thumbs up again if you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. That's it for me, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. And let me turn off that bloody beacon. That's better. Alright guys, see you in the next one.